We're going to start off a little bit different today. You know, when it comes to topics like this, we got to put things in its proper perspective. We're going to let that play out for a sec. Okay, that's enough. I have something to tell you guys. I'm going to start off every show with these words. What happened to Bill Cosby can happen to you. What happened to R. Kelly can happen to you. What happened to Deshaun Watson can happen to you. Hell, what happened to Jesse Lee Peterson can happen to you. When you're messing with people that don't have your back. This is about Kai Cenat. I guess that's his proper name. Look at what he's being accused with. He's not even the one that did it. It just happened in his party at his compound, okay? And they're basically everybody's attacking him like he orchestrated it. Now, to the accuser, she's already identified. She's saying it was another person, but she keeps putting it on Kai. She keeps putting it like it's almost in the way that she keeps texting him back. It's like she started accusing him of not intervening or kind of like knowing what was going to happen to her. And that's weird to me. Now, since we're putting it all out there now, I have a theory. And this is where Kai fucked up here. When you invite certain girls over, you got to understand what they're there for. All right. What was I think the girl's name is Jovi. And I checked out her Instagram profile and it just showed me everything I needed to know about her. She's a clout chaser. I'm not saying what happened to her or what did not happen. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. You know, we don't know what agreement was made. I don't know if she's lying. I don't know if she's telling the truth. I don't know. Because the details are very like murky. And you know, also alcohol was involved. But this is where you look at her story in the beginning. Kai was very clear about how they met. She keeps saying that's his friend, but they literally just met. Why do people do this to me, man? I'll just be because I'll read the story and then I listen to it, and then she keeps saying that's his friend, and then I find out they only just started talking in December 31st. So she went into a party where she didn't know nobody else at the party. I'm like, did she have any other associations with anybody else or nothing? I'm looking through the details. She don't know nobody else at this party, but it's Kai. He's the famous one. He's the one with the clout. She went there on a mission that day, not to get screwed by some random person, but to get screwed by Kai. That's my theory. And she got too drunk. That's what I think would happen. So now this and then this is the problem. This is why I know I'm kind of going out on a limb here by saying this, but we have this thing called grape culture here in the United States that they say there is. I think that's a myth because there's literally nothing we could do. You know, when I say grape culture, like I also say, you know, deadbeat dad is a myth too. But I'm going to go out on a limb. I got to say grape because of the YouTube algorithm. But you guys know what I'm saying. I believe grape culture is a myth in America specifically. Only because if I was her friend, I would be like, why are you going to this party? You don't know nobody else there. Oh, but Kai, I know. Because what she would have had told me, I know Kai. And she don't know this dude. All she sees is the blue check or whatever. She sees the 1 million followers or Well, how many subscribers this guy got, and she thinking she's there to chase clout. You know, like I don't want to show her Instagram profile, but like I saw her Instagram profile via the Coach Greg Adams channel, and it just showed me everything I needed to know. She's a IG model prostitute, you know, slash IG model slash prostitute, and literally or I think no it was like her Twitter. Sorry, it was her Twitter, and like the borderline of the headline was like him. Was like a dude. It was basically a street ninja choking her with tattoos and a rollie on his wrist, and her with her tongue out like this on some real thought behavior. And I'm just like, oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. But that's why I'm really, because I'm looking at this like, if you told her, do not go to this party, you don't know nobody there, is she going to listen to me? We usually, when these things happen, it's always at a party where alcohol is involved and unfamiliar people. Now, when niggas get shot at the club, they get their ass shot. They die. People put a lot of the responsibility of the guy. I'm not saying they don't blame the shooter, but they put a lot of the responsibility on the guy, on the people going to the club. They be like, man, well, I don't even know why people go to these strip clubs at midnight. Where do we start telling hoes? I'm not going to say ladies, hoes. Do not go to a goddamn party. You don't know nobody there. You only know Kai. Now because she's putting all the blame on this man. Everybody's attacked. He did everything right. He followed all the procedures. She told him what allegedly happened. He had the question. He was like, okay, let me see what I could do. And once he finally found out, okay, this is what's happening, he went where? He went straight to the police. Straight to the police. He did everything that he was supposed to do. And because she didn't like how the process was going, how slow it was going, she went to the court of public opinion. And now Kai's getting ripped. And it sucks because he's 21 years old. You know, it sucks. 21 years old. You really gotta vet the people. First of all, Kai, you can't be throwing house parties. You can't be throwing these parties at your compound and have all these random hoes, random niggas that you that you do not know at your compound. All right, because Kai said that he kind of knows the dude or what that allegedly did this, but this is what's weird about it. It's like I think she got too drunk. She was there to hook up with Kai. That's my belief. That is my belief. Because she literally goes to, how do you go to a house? You don't know these, dude. I used to not even want to go to people's pasta parties in high school. and it was supervised. I used to be like, I don't know about it. I used to be like, I don't know about this, man. I don't know. Yo, for real. I used to be like, oh no, but you go to a house party or whatever, New Year's Eve party, and you don't know nobody there, but you know Kai, and you saying you're friends, and you only had met literally the day I think that day specifically, December 31st of the party, and you're putting it all on Kai. Me personally, I think she was there to hook up with Kai, and she got too drunk, and I think miscommunication happened to whatever room she was laying down with, and nigga came through. Maybe he was foul. I think there's a good percentage he was foul. Even though that would be stupid than a motherfucker, knowing this is Kai's house, like to do something like that. But I think there was a miscommunication. That's my thing. I could be wrong on this one. I'm just putting my theory out there. I think that there was a miscommunication between the alleged person that did this Rich Siggy, I forgot, Rich Diggy, something, between him and the alleged victim, Jovi, him and Jovi, and they was both drunk, and she regretted it because he was not the goal. Kai was the goal. That's my opinion. I'm not gonna say that she's outright lying because there have been many cases where it's like consent in 2023 is it's weird. Like you could literally everything's gonna be going right, and then afterwards she'll like, because now hoes be playing with that consent thing like Madden sliders. All right, so nobody really knows if a man should take charge while doing this, and anybody that's sexually experienced know that you're not asking her, can I touch you here? Can I touch you there? Women don't even want to hear that shit. So it's a weird situation. It's a murky situation, but I believe she was there to hook up with Kai because it's clearly there. She's only there because of Kai because she don't know nobody else at the party. I don't know why her ass is there anyways, but it is what it is. I didn't look up the age of the girl though. I'm a look, but she's clearly an adult, so but like I said, what happened to R. Kelly can happen. I'm gonna keep saying that for y'all motherfuckers, because you guys keep thinking that cannot happen to you. You guys think that like I said, being in college, that red pilled me because I could have been in trouble in college for some bullshit, and I don't even participate in shit. But that's how murky hoes, because when you have hoes around you, hoes, I'm not talking about, I know women are going to get tight. When I say hoes, I'm talking about hoes. When you have hoes around you and they are not paid for, those are liabilities. Let me repeat that. When you have hoes around you and they are not paid for, like Jim Brown had to do back in the day, and make sure every girl that was in his house at them parties, they was all paid for. If they're not paid for, that is a massive liability. And look what's happening to Kai. It's a shame because he's there's literally nothing he could do. Except if it was me, I wouldn't be throwing no Negro house parties at that at that time. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. You just can't do shit like that, because once you reach a certain status, you got to move different. And this is just a mess. This looks like a whole mess.